G'day folks, Ben from Snowy today, showing you JetBoil's TrailCook 1.2 litre stove system. This is the perfect option if you want to boil fast, but you also want to simmer slow. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. This is JetBoil's TrailCook 1.2 all packed up. It weighs about 550 grams, plus the weight of the fuel canister's got to go on top of that. About 12.7 centimeters in diameter around this way, and around about 14 centimeters in height by the time you consider this here. I'll take it apart and I'm going to get it boiling as soon as I can because I really want to time how long it takes to boil. So you've got this cap on the bottom here, fits nice and firmly over the bottom. This has got measurements on the side here, so you can use this as a bowl or a measuring cup if you like. Don't need that for today. You've then got everything else contained in here, FluxRing on the bottom here, handle over the top. Now this is locked there at the moment. You've got this heavy duty, really neat. It's not just sheet metal, it's actually cast locking mechanism here. So to open this, you squeeze the handle in like this. It unlocks, folds all the way open, and then locks back into place. This silicone cover over here gives you a nice grip and kind of holds that in place there as well. You've then got the lid on top. This is a rigid lid with a little handle here, folding handle so that you can handle it. Strainers on the side here, and also a pourer on that side there so you can hold it on top. Inside, you've got the burner. Now this is a regulated burner. Now the big thing with the TrailCook system is it's a precision cooking system. And the quote I like that they use is boil fast and simmer slow. So it does boil water quickly, but you can also turn the temperature right down and simmer really well as too. So it's good for cooking sauces, cooking meals, as well as just for boiling water really quickly. Now it comes with a fuel stabilizer. This folds out. You don't have to use this, but it creates stability for the stove. You can put a regular 100-gram canister on this. It'll just lock on the inner locking notches there. You can also use, which I'll use today, this 230-gram canister. So that just locks into the outer bits there, locks into place, and that gives us some stability. The stove has got this new integrated pot support now. So these three elements fold out like this. This looks familiar to most other JetBoil stoves with the integrated piezo, protected now. It's not hanging out, much more durable than JetBoil that we knew from the past. While I've got this out, I'll show how this sits on here, because this doesn't fix onto here. It lifts on and off easily because you've got that cooking mechanism. You want to be able to lift this off easily, drain your pasta, or come back, go on and off the stove quite easily. So that has got a self-centering mechanism. So if you don't quite get it on, it just kind of falls into place there quite easily. So it's a really neat option to use. You find the center of the stove really easily each time. You don't put it off to the side. It finds the center of the stove really easily each time. So that is an updated feature of the TrailCook stoves. Now this just screws on top of the canister as you would normally. Screw it on. It's got a Lindell valve in the canister there. A little bit of gas escapes. Do it up just so it's firm. You don't need to over tighten these. We'll get that ready, sitting ready to light. Now I'm going to boil half a litre of water in here, and I'm going to get it started while I talk about the other features of the stove. Got measurements inside here. 500 ml is down here. It is a 1.2 litre pot, but you can boil 700 ml at any given time. Main reason being that if you fill it up to here or too high and then boil, it's quite a furious boil and it'll spatter out the top. But what I want to give you an idea today is how long it takes for half a litre of water to boil, which is that point there. That's how much water we're going to boil today. Now I'll put the lid on, and before we put the pot on the stove, we're going to light the stove first. Good to light the stove first, just in case you get gas build up, because when you turn this on, gas does start to flow straight away. It allows it to dissipate, so you don't end up with any flare-ups. Now to light this, keep your face away from above the stove. We'll turn this around. It goes right around to the bottom here. You've got a little lightning bolt at the bottom. That's where the piezo engages. That's what lights the stove. So we'll turn this all the way around, light that up, and the stove is started. Now turn it back down a bit to start with if you want, so that you haven't got a large flame that you're playing around with while you're putting the pot on. I'll rest that on there. I'm going to get my stopwatch here, press start, and we're going to ramp it right up, and we'll see how long it takes to boil half a litre of water there. Now the burner itself is a 6,000 BTU burner. Some stoves are more than that. The idea with the JetBoil is a 6,000 BTU, which is less because it works efficiently with the JetBoil FluxRing system here. So you're using less fuel, but you're getting water boiled just as fast or faster. Means it's not as efficient if you're using the pot straight on top, but if you're not actually boiling water or requiring water to boil really quickly, that's not so much of an issue. You get about 40 litres of burn time out of a 100 litre canister like this, and they say one of these will boil around about 10 litres of water, and they're saying it's going to boil half a litre of water in about 130 seconds. So we're up to 60, so just over 2 minutes they talk about. So we'll leave that for another minute. We can see steam starting to build up underneath here already. We'll talk about the features of the stove while we're at it. You've got this little handle on the top here, which gives you a heat-proof way to handle the lid. You've got a strainer on the side there, so you can hold the handle and drain the water out if you're cooking pasta inside. And then you've got your other little pourer on this side here as well, so really versatile cook system. This just folds flat when it's in storage, and you've got a little notch there, so it's easy to get out. The pot is aluminium and it's got this neoprene cozy over the top. The lining inside, which we'll have a look at once the water's boiling, is a ceramic coating, a non-stick ceramic coating inside, so it makes it really, really easy to scrape clean and clean up after you finish, because you might be cooking sauces, not just water in this guy here. Anodized aluminium down here. You've got steel pot supports. All of this element on here, the silver stuff is a steel pot support. Now that's starting to boil there already. I'm just going to take this lid off and have a look. So that is already boiling. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So that's pretty much spot on the 130 seconds that they talked about. Now I'm going to show you the simmer control here. So let's just turn this down. This is where the regulated burner, so this is regulated inside here, which means it gives us much more control over simmering. So if I turn this down, I'm just going to watch the flame inside there. The regulator means a number of things. Firstly, we can turn it right down, and we'll see that will go right down to a really slow boil in a second. So you can actually cook sauces and things without burning, whereas the rapid boil systems, like the JetBoil Flash 1.0 that you see here, is designed just to boil water really quickly. If you try and cook a sauce in this, you're probably going to burn it on the bottom. This allows you can see that's just got a really slow boil there, to actually cook sauces and stuff inside without burning them, yet it still boiled the water really quickly. And we can see we've got a really, really slow simmer in there now. That's still a light, just a little bit of heat on the bottom. It's keeping the water warm, so if you've got a sauce in there, it's not going to burn. While we're looking in there, you can see the black coating. This is the ceramic coating, which is baked on at a really, really high temperature. You don't need to scrub this clean. It just wipes clean. It's a non-stick surface. Now, the other benefit of this regulated system on top of it simmering like this, so allowing you to cook food as well as boil quickly, is that the regulator inside here enables it to operate efficiently even at lower temperatures. So where the temperature drops, the pressure inside the canister drops. The regulated stove doesn't need the pressure from the canister to burn this efficiently. So it's got a wider range of temperatures in which it will work in. I'm just going to show you how you might use it to say, strain your pasta. So lid doesn't fix on top. This locks over to hold it in place when you actually want to store it. But otherwise, if you wanted to drain your pasta, you've got this handle to hold it on top here. You can tip it like so, and you're just draining it out the side there. And on and off this stove really, really easily. So centers back on the stove, so you could leave it on really low and leave it simmering if you like. Now you might be wondering about pack up. When you do pack this up, you've got this little bag here that the stove burner goes in and then goes inside the pot. This protects the inside of the pot from the burner bouncing around. You can't fit a canister inside there with the burner. You can fit a 230 gram canister inside though. You probably want to put it inside a bag. You won't quite fit it inside this bag here, but you want to protect the inside of the stove from the canister. But it really is just the pot and the burner inside. Canister goes separate. I'd recommend taking a 100 gram canister because it's compact and you're going to get heaps of burn time out of one of those guys. This JetBoil's TrailCook 1.2 litre, the latest in JetBoil's technology. I reckon it's a ripper, perfect for individuals or particularly couples or two people who might be sharing a stove on the trail. You need to boil water quickly. We also want to break it up and have a decent meal now and then by cooking some pasta, some rice, maybe cooking up some meat and stuff inside to make a bit of a sauce and have some real food every now and then. This gives you that option. It's the TrailCook 1.2. You can check them out online and in store at Snowy's.